France, the place where motorsport was born, and we're back for the 87th running of the Le Mans 24 Hour. And what a track it is as well, with some of the most legendary names in motorsport: the Dunlop Curve, the Dunlop Chicane, the S's, the Terre Rouge, the Mulsanne Straight, the Forza Chicane, the Michelin Chicane, the Mulsanne, Indianapolis, Arnage and the Porsche and Ford Chicanes. But welcome to our continuing coverage of the Le Mans 24 Hour in 2019 with the Hours 2 to 4 report. Hello everybody and welcome to Le Mans and our Hour 2 to 4 coverage report. That's 3 segments coming up to review Hours 2, 3 and 4 here at Le Mans. Let's dive in straight to what happened at 3 o'clock UK time. So let's just get an update then on what's happening so far in the Le Mans 24 Hour, of course, with our second hour of coverage. It was the LMP1H Toyota Gazoo Racing that are still in the lead of this one as well, with the 61 cars currently in the field. We did have a brief full course yellow as the battle was heating up in the LM GTE Pro category. Porsche now holding second and third and fourth behind the class leaders of the 63 Corvette. But there was a full course yellow as the 88 Proton Racing spins and barely misses the 56 Project 1 car as well. The 64 Corvette versus the 91 Porsche as well was caught up in that. In the GTM class, the 54 Spirit of Race, driven by Giancarlo Fisichella, takes the lead from Matt Campbell and the Dempsey Proton Racing 77 RSR. All hands on deck as the number 30 car from LMP2, the Dun Queen Engineering, pulls into the pits. 1 minute and 3 seconds it took before he finally got out on the track. The number 88 Porsche 911 RSR is not having the best start to the race. After its earlier spin, it's now trailing slowly in the Mulsanne Straight. The full course yellow was out for a second time as debris was reported on the Mulsanne Straight. The 88 just pitted before the yellow flags. It appears to have collision at its front end damage as well. Eddie Cheever the third has punctured the right rear tyres. We know that's when the full course yellow came out. Track and speed number 10, Gibson has been hit with a 10-second stop-go penalty for exceeding the fuel allowance. So you might have noticed him come into the pit lane if you're watching this race live. So let's catch up then with what's happening then in the third hour of the Le Mans 24 Hour for 2019. And despite starting in pole position, the number 95 Aston Martin Vantage slipped back to 13th in class overall, while the 98 LMGTE AM contender has had steering issues. Le Mans themselves, Aston Martin, tweeted at AMR_official. It's been an eventful couple of hours so far. We are P13 with the hashtag 95, and Martin Sorensen is now in the car, while Alex Lynn in the 97 is P17. The hashtag 98 GTE AM has returned to the track after a lengthy stop to investigate a power steering issue. The Iron Dames are holding their own. Rookie Manuela Gonster is currently at the wheel of the 83 Ferrari 488 GTE for the Kessel Racing all-female trio as well, ahead of the 60 car driven by their male counterparts in the LM GTE AM category as well. Exciting battle for the leading LMP2 as well, between the 36 Alpine entry and the 26G drive as well. Toyota changed both drivers. Kobayashi takes over from Conway in the number 7, and Alonso replacing Buemi in the 8 sister car as well. There was a full course yellow while the marshals retrieved debris from the track as Nick de Vries had a blowout at the rear, causing the full course yellow down at the Porsche curves. And that was cleaned up quickly. Kobayashi has stepped on the gas. The number 7 Toyota has a lead now over the number 8, has stretched to over a minute. We've completed 52 laps so far. But just from Jan Magnussen's Twitter, just before we started this, Jan Magnussen. An unfortunate time yellow meant that we had to bring the number 63 Corvette racing car in for an emergency fuel stop. Thankfully, our guys are the best in the business. Despite having 2 stops, Jan exits P1 after the pit stops shake out as well. So we are 3 hours down. The class leaders are the number 7 Toyota in LMP1. In LMP2, the number 36 Syntec Alpine Matmut. In the LMGTE Pro, it's the Corvette Racing number 63. And in the LMGTE AM class, it's the 77 Dempsey Proton Racing. So into the 4th hour of the Le Mans 24 hours. And it's the Toyotas leading at the front. The number 7 Toyota leading the way from the number 8. They're holding tight in first and second place in LMP1. LMP2, well, the G-Drive number 26 briefly took the lead. However, that was regained by the 36 Signatec Alpine. The 63 Corvette still topping in the LMGTE Pro category, with the Ford Chimp Ganassi Team UK number 67 just behind. Dempsey Proton finding itself leading in GTE AM and also last in GTE AM, the number 88 at the back in second to last place as well. Since the top of the hour, James Collado has moved into the 51 AF Corsa Ferrari up to second place, but it's now down to third. No, it is back to second now overall in class, but he's 13 seconds behind the leader of the 63 Corvette. Close call in the pit lane. The 67 Ford nearly running to the number 90 official TF Sports Aston Martin, so that was nearly a collision as well. Exciting battle for 3rd, 4th and 5th in the LMGTE Pro category. It's still going on now as we're talking about it, between the 67 Ford, the 93 Porsche and the 68 Ford as well. Joey Hand in the 68 Ford now overtakes the fellow American in the 67 Ford GT, so they've moved around a little bit. The Corvette has now got 1.26 seconds off of the Ferrari, so that battle's now closing up. A drive-through penalty for the 67 Ford GT as well for that close call in the pit lane earlier on. As well, the LMP2 class leading Syntec Alpine pitted with the second place 26 G-Drive right behind. Identical pit stop times, and they were a fraction of a second apart as well when they resumed. John Van Ulter at the wheel of the 26 G-Drive Racing has moved into the LMP2 lead ahead of the 36 Alpine as well. And the stewards have been very busy dishing out lots of 10-second penalties for over speeding in the full course yellow 80 km/h speed limit as well. So a load of action coming your way. You can watch it all. Remember, at Joshua Birch 99 is my Instagram handle. We're using that throughout the day to update you with any breaking news that we might miss. And we'll be back at 10:30 UK time for hours 5 to 8 report between 6 o'clock and 9 o'clock. And we'll be back at 10:30. From us all here, though, it's bye for now.